Hello students, myself Shoykot Ghosh from IPGMR Kolkata, and this is my third video about vector. And today's topic is about projectile. What is projectile? Projectile means you throw something not vertically or horizontally. Means it had a vertical component plus a horizontal component. The most common example is like throwing a ball or simple hitting a ball with bat. That is a simple component. But for a projectile, we see a very beautiful thing. Here velocity is two-dimensional, but acceleration is unidirectional or unidimensional. For this purpose, we have to learn something, that what is the maximum height means the maximum vertical height it reach. Then time of flight. What is time of flight? That what time it travels to reach the ground. And then what is range? Range means the maximum horizontal distance. And lastly, what is the equation of this path or trajectory?
Students, please follow how I draw the projectile. Suppose we throw from here and the projectile reach the maximum height, then it descends and meet the ground of point. Suppose this is O and this is A, and this is horizontal direction X and this is Y. So if has a velocity of v, then from the vector division, and it makes a theta angle with the horizontal, and for horizontal side velocity will be v cos theta, and for vertical side the velocity will be v sin theta. So clearly understand that for y direction it goes upwards due to v sin theta, but in horizontal direction it goes due to v cos theta. Now we know from there that the maximum height, suppose the maximum height is OP, PD. So here maximum height is PD, time of flight is now, then horizontally OA. Now in the maximum height, here only V cos theta present, and for v y direction the velocity becomes 0. In point P, there 0 square as the final velocity is 0. Now initial velocity minus follower side there g to g into h for high distance. From here calculate that h equal to p square sin square theta by 2g. So here we formulate the maximum height. Now what is the time of flight? For time of flight we use the about vector. What is the definition of vector? For vector we know that vector does not depend on the path or trajectory. Vector depends on final and initial point. From there their final and initial height is 0 for O. So for time b in means time of flight, their height equal to 0. Equal to 0 means now here a velocity cos t horizontal velocity t minus half g into t square. For there we calculate t equal to 2b cos theta by g. Simple calculation. Now how we make range? Here we can understand a very simple thing, that v sin theta decreasing. V sin theta, why v sin theta decrease? As there is a the gravity, that the gravity deteriorate the v sin theta and decrease its value. But here for the horizontal direction there is no acceleration, so for horizontal direction v cos theta always constant. So the time of flight we need t, then multiply it by v cos theta. But there we found 2v cos theta by g into v something mistaken. Yes, mistaken something. We made a slightly mistake here, that here we take sin theta as we take this whole horizontal, so there will be sin theta. It is slightly mistaken, sorry. We know about the formula of sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta is equal to sin theta 2 into sin theta into cos theta. So we can take range. For here we can make a prediction. Suppose first we project the ball with angle of theta and then project the ball with angle of 90 minus theta. So if here we put r for 90 minus theta, here we can find that v square by g, that is always constant, then sin that is equal. Now there is an important thing, that what is the relation between r and h. Suppose h by r, this and this. Here v square by g is both side common, but here sin square theta 2 sin 2 theta. For here that upper side sin 2 theta means sin 2 into sin theta by cos theta, means 4 by sin theta into by cos theta, tan theta by 4. And that is a very important formula for this. And this formula you can easily calculate in NEET and other exams. But if you forgotten that, just remember this and this. Now lastly, the major part, we easily saw that the trajectory is parabola. But how can we prove that the trajectory is parabola? For this we can make a very beautiful things. Suppose this that is h, that is p, that is theta, p cos theta. Suppose for at a point, this point is about x and y, or y is means this and x is means horizontal distance. For horizontal distance, suppose we make another parameter, that is t. For x, we can see that p cos theta, as horizontal division is constant, we can say earlier, into t. Here see that t is equal to x by p cos theta. Now we can calculate y. Y means p sin theta into t minus half g into t square. Very easy. Sin theta into x by cos theta minus half g into x square by p square cos theta. From here we know that parabola has the equation of y equal to ax plus bx square. This is the alternate, but we know about parabola equation equal to y square equal to 4ax or x square equal to 4ay. But this is the updated version. Now how can we know that